Meera to you all. A lot of you, I think, when you knew that Meera was coming today, or word got out or anything like that, you associate Meera with Kumars, goodness gracious me, a few other things. I won't go on about all the things that she's done, but part of the reason that she's such a lovely name and person to have here today is because she's such a versatile and talented person. I mean, I don't know if you know, she's written, musicals with Lloyd Webber, you've been on Doctor Who, that's one of the really I'm not sure that absolute love.
I've never got so recognised with anything else in my entire life. Doctor Who, honestly. Yeah.
I know that she's an artist, slightly different from the rest of us in the sense of artist, but she's even had a brush with Rolf Harris, haven't you, in the past? That's not the reason you're here today.
That is true.
But I have to say, anyone who really does know about art can look at his work and go, well, they might have made fun of him in Cracker Jack, taking out the big paper brushes like decorators and swishing them around. My God, he's a good artist. There's two new roles that Meera's just taken on. One very appropriately for being at the George today is that she's about to star in the title role of in the Killing of Sister George, and that's about to open in October, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
There's another important role that she agreed to take on, for which we're very grateful, and that's basically to come along today and to encourage, the artists here in Wanstead to get involved and to, largely get the people out there to know that this event is happening. There's drama people here. One of the things that I've seen Meera do in the past was, I don't know how she's got the courage, but to stand up doing a comedy show for, there must have been a one-woman comedy show anyway on stage, which I think is the bravest thing in the world. And amongst our number, we've got Jonathan Fenton here somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Who's right here? Right here. And I missed him. Who? I think you must have thought I was making it up, but I wasn't. I've seen two of our artists in the past few days pick up the booklet and say, I didn't know we had a comedy night in Wanstead. And I said, yes, arranged by one of our artists, John Benterman. So, you've always got that kind of thing where the arts cross over into other things. I don't know what Meera thinks about the fact, Wanstead becoming a blossoming new art area, possibly a future Hackney or St Ives, but I think I'll give her a chance to speak now, so I'll shut up. Thank you so much for coming along today.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You said a lot of what was already in here, so I'll be brief. I was really happy to support this event. I think it's the most brilliant idea. I went to something similar a couple of years ago in Muswell Hill and thought it would be so nice if that happened locally, and lo and behold, here we are. This is the best way of breaking down the barriers between the snobbery that there is about a lot of art. A lot of people think that's not for me, I don't understand it, I can't do it. And what things like this do is show that all of us have creative potential, and that art is for everybody, that no response is wrong. It's just a really personal thing. And best of all, that I think in these hard times people are finding such wonderful creative outlets, which I think counteract what's going on in the world. In fact, there is a theory that the best art is made when the times are hardest. So I'm expecting brilliant things. And also the fact that the community is so involved in it is brilliant as well. That there's so many venues locally that agree to support this. I know that Donna and the whole group want to say a massive thank you to George. So George has been so instrumental in not only hosting the monthly art fair,
Yes,
but in just encouraging this to be the sort of hub of the whole movement, where people can gather, can have a drink and discuss art. The two should always go together. So many artists are alcoholics. I think it's good. Like Donna said, people don't think of Wanstead as a Hackney yet, but I think it's just a matter of time. There is artistic potential in every area. It just takes the area to come together for people to feel supported in their creativity. This is why this is so important. So So I'm very, very happy to be here. I think it's a brilliant idea. I'm going to tell as many people as I can about it, and that's why I wanted to help publicise it, because I hope this is just the beginning of a huge annual event. And I really hope that everyone turns out on the 11th, which is the proper launch for all this, and show that they love art and they love Wanstead.
Oh, thank you, Meera, so much. That's great. And then we go to Derek, and then we go, yeah, okay.
That's okay. Guys, to the side, and then just roll straight the lens. It's not that bad.